YouTube Tutti pickups for the third week running. Again, I don't know whether this may be a standalone video. It might be a standalone video. I think it's probably going to be a standalone video. I've done about 3 smallish, about 10-minute videos, 10-15-minute videos over the last couple of weeks. And I thought to myself, should I just get all the stuff back again and just do one video? And then I thought, no, just leave it, because I've reviewed them, and to be honest, some of the stuff I wouldn't want to go through again anyway. You'll see it anyway, so I'll keep this one on its own, because there's a bit more, there's some more content, if you like, and some updates that refer back to that, so it wouldn't really make sense me updating a video that you hadn't seen, if that makes sense. That's really loud. That's Neo Contra, by the way, on there. Anyway. I hope everybody is absolutely shit. No, I'm joking. I hope everyone's well. I've just done an unboxing video for Kevin Walford 123. Well, not for Kevin, but for me, but the box from Kevin Walford. If you don't watch that, you're only watching this, you might be thinking, Stu, your blood looks a bit dirty and cloudy. It's because it's actually old speckled hen. Again, not going to reiterate too much. I'm getting old. When the weather gets a bit inclement, I tend to revert back to typing, and look to the stouts and the Guinnesses and the real ales, which I do drink. I like them. The bud's more for the summer when it's baking on. It's nice. I don't know. It's refreshing, but not really for the winter, and it gives me fucking terrible heartburn. Fucking heartburn from death. Anyway, what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a few little bits, updates, and general chit chat, waffle, blag, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. So, hang on, let me do this first. Today I've got a Grandmaster. I'm going to cut this out. Start again. Today, at the charity shop, I managed to grab myself a copy of Urotsuki Doji DVD. And I had a bit of a conversation with the chap and the lady, which I know in this particular charity shop, about this, and explained it. The guy knew of it. He knew of like manga and anime. But when I sort of explained, I didn't explain too much detail because this is quite graphic. But I did sort of say, as a youth, I remember buying some VHS and HMV and stuff like that, and it's quite adult oriented. Because his wife was like, "But it's a cartoon, I don't get." I said, "Okay, so imagine Disney, and then imagine the Japanese equivalent of Disney, but for adults." Essentially, that's what manga anime is, but it is there. It's more there to. It's how they tell stories, really, isn't it? But we do Coronation Street, they do manga. So I managed to grab that. I don't recall ever seeing this on DVD. I'm just going to the date. 1989 it first come out. I don't know when it was re-released on 2001. It looks like on DVD. So that's hot. DVD 2001. Wow. Okay. A couple of other bits. Chris Moore, a fellow collector, fellow YouTuber. He's on his Mega Drive hunt. I think it's down to 90, 99, 98. He bought a particular game. He couldn't get to work. He said it in the video. I sort of suggested a few bits and bobs. He said, "Look, can I send you the cart? Can you go try and clean it up and get it working?" It turns out I think it's either a dead cart. Well, more. I don't know actually. It's either due to something that's been damaged, and I'll try and show it on the camera, or it's a dead cart. If anyone else has got any ideas, let me know. I have got a similar cart. I forgot to tell Chris this. I'm looking through the shelves. I thought, yes, I remember that, because this one was dead as a doornail with what appeared to be no damage to it at all. So Chris was struggling with Generations Lost. Now, to be fair, on Flea the Bay you can get a complete copy for a tenner. So it's not an expensive game. I think he was trying to go for the sort of non-eBay route, and get them from brick and mortar and stuff like that. And let me just try and show you. I bet it's not going to show it in. Oh no, the light's not good enough. Can you just see it? Can you just see the end pin? Right, the last pin. Can you see how it's come away a little bit? I don't know if that's picking it up. Hopefully it is. So I stripped all the cart down. I did the alcohol first, but I put it in the Electron. Nothing. Don't even attempt to read it. So I've got the. To be fair, a few of the contacts are a little bit black. So I've just got the Brasso, one wipe over, took all the black off, Q-tipped it clean with IPA, isopropanol. Put it back in again. Fucking dead. Absolutely dead as door now. I don't really know much else to do. There is I think there's a little capacitor on the PCB. But it got me thinking. I thought actually I had a similar cartridge which was Mr. Nuts, which does exactly the same as that. Absolutely fuck all essentially. This has got no damaged pins at all. I mean they're a little bit ick. Probably could do with a clean. But on sort of doing a bit of a Google, some people do say, and I can't remember what to call it now. ROM. It's to do with the ROM chip. Not ROM dump, because that's where you're obviously taking the information off. ROM rot. That's it. They say some carts suffer from ROM rot. I don't know if this is case in point. I don't, anybody's got any other ideas. But yeah, it's a shame because he was very keen to get it working. Obviously, I just said to him, look, just keep an eye out on eBay. If someone's got a cart that's all the half a fucking label, but it works, I can swap the PCB out for you, and not a problem. You're back up and running. Say £10 for a box complete copy, and that's best offer on eBay. So cheapest chips. But it's a bit of a shame. I must, if I was Chris, I'd be a little bit aggrieved. I think he said he got it from Console Passion as well. I can't remember. But yeah, question out to the community. Anybody else had a similar thing with them cartridges, ROM rot, where the cart looks absolutely fine, nothing wrong with it, but it don't load? And to be fair, excuse me, that one has got that damaged pin, which I don't know, it depends, because obviously each of them pins do different things. So some will carry audio, some will carry sprites, some may be the part of the boot sector to actually load the ROM up. It could just be the fact that it is damaged. I don't think reflowing those pins is either cheap or easy. I'm pretty sure the materials will cost more than £10 anyway, which is what I said to Chris. But anyone else knows any better than that? Who am I thinking of here? I'm thinking perhaps Fagan, Sean, RS500. I know he's sort of drifting away from the retro a little bit, but he's quite handy. Who else have we got? Beeps. There's a few other people out there. Names are escaping me. You know who you are, the Tinkerers. What's his name? Does a lot of. He's on Retro Unlim. Does a load of like 8-bit stuff. Did some stuff with the VIC-20 recently. Anyway, if anyone's got any ideas, let me know. Moving on. Let's move on quickly. From Charity Shop for £1, a game I was missing. You know what? It's one of these ones where you see it that many times, especially the car boot. I've got that, and then it wasn't until I got the app and I started inputting the stuff in. I thought, fucking, I ain't got that game, and it is Gran Turismo. The case was all mashed up. Swapped the case over. Still there. Still got the manual, big chunky manual. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, Gran Turismo. That is just, as Dad would say, a filler title. Bizarrely one that I didn't have. I'm just trying to see if I've got the other one up there. It's behind it. Right. Update. So hopefully you would have seen that I'm now fully wave birded up. So I've got 4 wave birds. Hopefully that's in the video. If not, I have. Just in case. Because it has been a few weeks. Forgive me, Lord, if I have sinned. I have not come to confession for 3 weeks. I've not done a pickup video for 3 weeks. I always think that when people say that. I haven't done one for 3. I always think that it's like a confession. So yeah, anyway, update. I mentioned this particular game that turned up, and it's fucking hard to find. last time I checked, there wasn't any on eBay. Sitting on Sea of the X, grabbed it. I was like, yes. Again, I don't know which video it's in. It might not be in, but it turned to fuck all in it. It was Batman Dark Tomorrow. It was only £4. Fucking steal. So 2 weeks later, whatever it is, today it just turned up, and they posted me the manual and the disc, which thank God it had the manual. Well, thank God they had it anyway. So yeah, really chuffed to get that. I've missed out on that CX already once before. So that's takes you to 21 games on the Cube now. So count it down. I'm going to leave CX in a minute. I've got some of the bits which I'm going to finish off with. I'm going to hop over, like, ooh. Who remembers that? Ads down below. I was speaking to Craig's here again. Two and a half, 3 weeks ago. He managed to acquire a certain item. Hopefully I'll get that next week. Talk about next week in a minute. And we were chatting to him. He said, oh, there's this particular item in this shop at this price. What do you think? And I was like, you know, that sounds alright actually. I had a quick check on CX and said, well, half of it is going for this much, so to have the other half is only that much. Sounds like a good deal to me, mate. So I think he went back and bought it. I was in game today and I seen this particular on the shelf. I thought, yeah, that's brand new at that price, which is only £5 less than what Craig had paid for it. A particular part of this sells for 15 quid on its own, and I'm pretty sure the other half, the game, sells for 25 quid in CEX. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to grab it. Historically, this IP has been quite sought after on the GameCube, so you know what it is now, I'm pretty sure. It's Chibi-Robo Ziplash. So I've seen this last week or two in game, and I sort of ummed and ahed a little bit about it. I bought a few bits for the girls for Christmas, so I thought, you know what, fuck it, it's all going on the plastic, so I thought I'm going to grab it, because I know what will happen. This particular set will end up, you know, being really sought after, and I'm going to take this fucking game sticker off it before it actually welds onto the... Oh, it's a served by right donut in game as well with this. Honestly, he's a fucking balloon head. So I bought two games from Gale, and depending on what game it is with them, some are sealed and you just have like the empty case on the shelves, and other ones it's like the case on the shelves are the games, and they've unboxed them, uncased them, which was the case in point for the two that I got. So he was rummaging around in this drawer, like a stonehead, can't find them. And then another guy, which I think was a manager, come across, which I spoke to earlier because I was after Shovel Knight in the Wii U. I asked him if he had it, and when he said nah. So, anyway, long story short, the manager come over and he's like, "What's up?" I said, he goes, "I can't find these games." He goes, "No." He goes, "Well, that's because they're new. So the pre-owned stuff's in a different drawer," which makes sense. He goes, "They're new. They're in the new drawer." Like almost like you fucking aren't. I can see his face like, "No, at all." Anyway, he goes and finds these games, gets them out, starts putting them in these boxes, and I'm not convinced he's put all the right things in there. I don't know what it is, and I said to him, "Oh, can I just? Is everything in there? Can I just check?" And he's like, and then he felt a bit aggrieved. I asked, so I checked, and it's a good job he did, because what he'd done in one of the games, he'd picked up a store display purposes only, which is upside down and back to front. It's not even the right box. And I was just like, "Oh, sorry." So I said, "Look, I'll tell you what, I'll go and get the box, shall I?" So I went and got the box for the right game, put it all in. Happy as Larry. Then I said, "Oh, don't forget about this game." He says, "Oh, no, I've got that one." I said, "Okay, but is the game in there?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." I said, "Yeah, but I just took that off the shelf. Have you put the game in the box?" And he was looking at me like I was gone out, and the manager again come past, and he went to the new drawer, opened it up, and he was like, "We've got the fucking game." It's like, This because it goes. The way you can tell is because it's got like a blank barcode. Because obviously you're scanning the barcode in for this sort of thing. Because I'm guessing they sell that as a game in its own right. And it's just like, fucking hell, how's this odd guy even got employed? So I paid for it all. Walk out the door, beep, 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 and the other manager rested. I know she said goodbye to me on the way out. Like I was in my own zone. So, oh yeah, see you later. Beep, 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 beep. So, oh, what have you bought? I said, oh, this, and I just went. I laughed. I said, I don't think he. I said he didn't even know that the game was in there. Like I didn't want to be horrible. I just thought it's bad customer service. So yeah, surely obviously because it's protected, I had to go and do the old Zapper thing. But you're just like, for fuck's sake, man. What is wrong with you people? I'm taking the sticker off this as well, if I can get it off, because I don't want any of that shit on there. I didn't get, talking of Nintendo games and stuff, I didn't pick up that Wii Smash Tennis. Because to be honest, it's not a limited edition, it's just your bog standard case and stuff like that. So I've seen Rich Turner's video on it, and there's some nice, like, the extras, like the tennis ball would be quite a nice little thing to have and stuff. But I'd be quite happy to grab that from CEX, I think. Sorry about this, because I'm obsessed now getting all these stickers off everything before they set. Right, that's gone. I don't know what's in the bottom of it though. God, man. It's because I've stuck at the bottom of the fucking amiibo. I might have to edit this out, but I'm determined now to not have these on here. Sorry. I apologise profusely. The little bastards! Little fuckers! Check this out. Taking that sticker off, they've cut the bottom of the amiibo to slide in one of their little fucking tags. What the hell? That is a little bit naughty, that is. Yeah, that's a little bit naughty. You can see it, look. Just in the back there. Fucking wank stains. I'm in a good mind to take this back. And I want Chibi Robo off the shelf without a fucking gaping hole at the bottom of it. You bastards! I wouldn't have noticed that unless I was a bit obsessed with taking stickers off stuff. I put him in upside down. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Oh, fuck it. This is my second point on this, I swear to God. Right. Don't know how much you've seen or didn't see of that. It may be edited. It probably needs to be edited. On to some more grabs. So, in one of the previous videos I mentioned I'd had a bit of a sort out with Cube controllers and PS2 controllers, a fair chunk of change. I was waiting for some items from CEX. Said items were turned up. Picked up an additional item since then. So, equally, there's been a few games that I've bought from CEX that I haven't shown because I've just literally I bought them, they've come with the manual, and the one I bought previously that didn't have a manual has gone back again. So I've kind of just recycled that game until I've got the one that's complete, if that makes sense. So one of them was the second iteration of this game. I picked this one up along with another game you'll see here, and this is all complete anyway. So it's Atelier Iris Eternal Mana. So I picked up the second one of this ages ago. I picked up the second one of this again recently that had the manual, so that one without the manual went back. That makes sense. So CX haven't lost anything. I've just got the game, or the complete version that I should have had in the first place. Yeah, I've not ripped anybody off. It's just I wanted the one with I wanted the manual, which is an absolute godsend with this trading. But these games do look absolutely superb. There is a third one that I am obviously gunning to get. Just got to sort of, you know, rejig a few bits here, there, and everywhere. So that's that one. So these items were purchased with the funds from the controller, which I mentioned. You know, I was determined to get something of note. You know, something to sort of say. Not that I'm never going to pick another GameCube or PS2 controller up again, but I wanted, you know, to have something to reflect that fact that, you know, the amount of money that has been spent. I'm waffling. Right, this game again. I wouldn't have known anything about it. It's Scott Seg Saturn lad. He pointed this one. I think he got this from one of the crack converters. I seen this on CX and I was like, that looks familiar. Looks an okay price. Checked on Fleabay, no copies in the UK. That is Germany and Italy and stuff like that. Fucking having that, bang, straight away. Went and grabbed it. Turned up, everything's in there, absolutely spankeroonie, well happy. It is GTI Club Super Mini Festival. So I don't know a great deal about it. My first impressions when I was watching Scott talked about, I can't remember if he did a gameplay of it. I'm hoping it's very in a similar ilk to Beetle Racing Adventure, which is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, find hidden shortcuts and race to win. It is. It's like Beetle Racing Adventure, which I've fucking loved on the N64. Absolutely, that is one hidden gem. That is. Yeah, it's all there. I'm so happy to get that. If you see that fuckhead, grab it. Honestly, grab it. Right, last two items, and they're belters. And fair chunk of change. So these turned up, and I sort of ummed and ahed a little bit. I went on eBay and I checked a few sort of current listings and complete listings of especially this particular one. I'll show this one first. This is a slightly cheaper one. And to be fair, it's not as, given that I didn't pay real sort of cash, it could be better, it could be worse. I've seen there's definitely worse on eBay. So given it's all there, I just thought, you know what, nah, fuck it. I'll stick to my guns. You never know. A car boot might find something, but I doubt it. So I've got one of three of the Rainbow collection. That's not Zipping Bungle and George. It's not the Rainbows. Oh, what's it called? The Rainbow something. Anyway, you know what it is now. It's Xenoblade Chronicles, but it is the limited edition with the controller. I'm not going to get it all out, but suffice to say that the controller had all the baggies and stuff, although they weren't in the baggies, they are in now. And another point to note, actually I could probably show you this, the game that comes with this version is actually different to the standard edition. So, and actually the only problem is, because I was going to swap it over, and when I seen this little mark there, I thought I'll swap it over. It is not to be sold separately, but also the back's absolutely completely different as well. I mean, the disc and everything else is exactly the same. But yeah, I mean, you get like, and you get the different. That's it. I think that's what you, and the controller. Just get a limited edition controller. So yeah, I missed out on the one that went in Argos for peanuts and stuff like that. You know, a few people were supposed to hook me up, but then it's fucking letdowns, aren't they? Let's be honest. So again, this is in very similar to Rodea's Sky Soldier. It's that thin cardboard which I just don't like. Me and Rich Turner, basically the same video. I didn't watch Rich's Turner video, but we said the same thing. It's that thin, horrible cardboard. So yeah, it's got edge wear to it. It's got shelf wear, and a little bit of a scuff in there. But I've seen ones on eBay with big fucking gouges down them because it's just shit cardboard. So to be honest, it's all intact. It's pretty sturdy. I'm happy with it. You know, it's cost me 8 Cube controllers and 8 PS2 controllers. Well, less than that, obviously. So what else can you get that's going to beat that? Last story. Okay, so there is no, well, on the CX they don't have the Pandora Tomorrow. It is Pandora Tomorrow, isn't it? It's Pandora Tomorrow. It is Pandora Tomorrow. Limited set. Doesn't exist. This one I think is a little bit fading, but the box is barring a few. Yes. The problem with CEX, unlike, you don't know what you're going to get. So I could take this back and I could then get my money, my voucher back, and I could reorder another. I think they've only got 2 other copies. That one could come up and it could have fucking rips all over it, you know. And it's kind of hedging your bets a little bit. I'm quite happy with this. It's got everything in it. It's got steel book, all the everything, you know, soundtrack, the whole lot, art book. I mean, I'll just show you still because it does look fantastic. But you can see, you've seen all these. Someone's done these previously, I know. So I'm not going to spend too long going on about it. These are just more for my own collection, rather than sort of saying, "Hey, have you seen this?" Because clearly, yes, you have. So I say it's reinvesting. You know, probably not. I don't know what I said in the last video. What, 2 years worth, or not even that. Of, you know, picking up GameCubes with one controller from the car boot and this, that, and the other. You know, and you weighed it in at the right time. I'm, you know, more than happy with them. They'll do. So I'm on the hunt for the last one, which is it's not Pandora Tomorrow. Pandora's Tower. What's Pandora Tomorrow? It's Pandora's Tower. I'm tooty. I'm not even here. Don't know what's going on, but yeah. So great couple of pickups there. Really happy about that. I've got to give that a blast. So next week is Revival in Wolverhampton. So hopefully, if I haven't spoken to him actually, I need to drop him a quick text or a call. Got it with James, my mate James. My understanding is it's sold out. It's done. It's a mini revival, mini winter warmer, whatever you want to call it. Limited about 300 people, I think, per day, which is not a great deal. I've never been. Don't know what to expect. I know a few tubers are going up, so it'd be great to meet up with them again. Play some arcade games. Going to see Alex, Nintendo Arcade. Please go and check Alex's channel out. He has very recently got, I think, one of the most sought after, rarest Nintendo Arcade games, Sky Skipper. I think he might have said he's bringing that to Revival. I don't know. I very briefly met Alex at Play Manchester, which was not enough. So we're going to sink a few pints, hopefully. No kids. Well, not from me, my side anyway. Again, I might have reiterated all this already in a couple of videos. I'm not expecting a great. I'm not, you know, going there with like pockets full of cash. But I haven't got pockets full of cash anyway, because it's come up to Christmas. Hopefully I've got a little bit of spends, you know, not nothing too mad. Get a few like tokens to sort of say, because it's nice. I think that's, you know, look, not trophies. That's probably the wrong word. But mementos, that's the word. For the day, so I bought this from, you know, when I first went to Revival, because I've never been. So if anyone else is going to Revival, let me know. Come and say hello. I don't think it's going to be a very big event by all accounts from what I've seen previously. Given it's a mini one as well, it's probably going to be even smaller. So no excuses. Come and say hello. I don't bite unless you pay me. And I think that's about it. That's about it. We'll see what happens. I've got a few things on eBay ticking over. They've got to come off. I don't know. I'm in an hour and a little bit about a few things on there. Because I don't know if you guys do. Sometimes I've thought, no, I'll wait, and then I've regretted it really badly because I've gone and sold. You think, fuck, I should have bought that when I had the chance. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. But yeah, that's it. I'm just looking round in case I've missed anything. I don't think I have. I think we're all set now, up to date. So take it easy. Come and say hello next week at Wolverhampton if you're going to Revival, please. And buy me a beer. Take it easy, YouTube. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.